Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 4 of Let's Try the Scroll of Taiwu. Think I'm pronouncing that okay, maybe not, but bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing well. Ready to check out some more of a fascinating, if a bit roughly translated, user mod that we're using here to translate the game. I think it works well enough, and it's going to work better the more we get accustomed with the game and kind of figure things out as we go. And yeah, just glad we're able to play the game at all. Villagers often go out for various matters, so they cannot return to Taiwu village in time and start construction. Not sure what any of that means, but bong bong, let's unroll the scroll. Here we are. World details. Those will probably get translated if we sit here long enough and wait for it, but let's just go ahead and load. Play. Bong bong. Alright. We did this before. If you want to see the answers and stuff, check previous episode. Pause this and come back to that later. Alright. But basically we have to... World news. Autumn insects are active. We have to collect crickets, apparently, with our bug net. Our bug nets. See cultivation here. Hey Ron, skill type internal strength, equip event, let's see, hold alt to view the details, fatal wound HP plus 30, daze HP plus 5, only the strongest effect works even when not equipped. I'm not sure what all that means. Release alt to get. Okay, so okay, is there anything to click? Complete cycles for progression. Study. Oh. We have little Zong Yu Gong. The small leap has a superficial and light skill with continuous leap and rapid action. Although the practice method is very simple, the practice process is very long and cannot be practiced for decades of cold and heat. Therefore, although the exercise method is simple, there are very few practitioners. We own that. And then there's Peron Ju. Taizu Cheng Quan. There are 32 styles of Taizu Cheng Quan, which are simple and unpretentious, simple and pure. Although the moves are superficial, they already contain the principles of boxing, so they are called the mother of hundreds of boxings. Fist and palm skill manual, internal power skill manual. So what should we read? Method of internal force transmission, reception, and transformation to absorb energy without vomiting and practice repeatedly. The so-called view broadly and consider it, accumulate and produce thinly. The more you use the skills, the more you consume, the more you become, the more you become. Probably put that in there, can we? Not sure, like... Okay, we're studying Baron. We're cultivating... Probably have to bring that up. Yeah, we're cultivating Baron Jue. Let's check our inventory. Oh my gosh. Is this everything we're carrying? It must be. Money, 10,990. Yu Fangyi. Square garment has a square collar and a narrow sleeve. The garment is longer than the knee, and a large belt is tied around the waist, which is convenient for carrying books, pens, and ink, and is mostly used by the children of Ranshan who are considered or are wandering around the country. Give me a sec, guys. Buy peach wood. Huh. 1,000 kiss to Wang Huape. Wang Hu Lali born is at a barren and cold hillside in the south. It has scars when growing, but the harder the texture and stranger the texture. It is listed as one of the 4 trees in the country. If you want to reach 1,000 knots, you need to have a wide heart and achieve the perfection of heaven and earth. It's a wood. Here's a bit of jade. A King Xiao divine stone, a little bit in the blue sky. Thousands of sounds are in the blue sky. It is rumored that this stone was thrown by an immortal from the clouds. The color is like a clear sky, far and deep, and the color changes at any time with different colors during the day and night. If you reach a place of spiritual energy, you can also echo the surrounding jade artifacts, which are pleasant and pleasant. Jinsheng Shungui drink. Pearl solid heart solve. Pearl born of the heart of mother of pearl is bright and contains the inner light. This medicine is made of mother of pearl powder, and its color is milky and white and taste is flat. If taken, you can calm your heart and nourish the essence. Health plus 12. Insect catcher. Jin Chuang pharmaceutical. Gold means metal and iron. Chuang means burning the mouth. This medicine is extremely effective for trauma caused by metal and iron weapons. So it's called Jin Chuang medicine. Applying it on the wound can cure blood flow continuously. Interesting, we have 2 of them. 12 colorful clouds. Bit of ore. Bloody throat. The fabric. Dragon's back, gold tendons. Fabric. Weird. We have some stuff, basically. Our equipment. We just have the Yu Fangyi garment. We're 20 years old. I didn't realize. That we made it 20. After all, we have a team. Character. Valor. Character's ability to face danger bravely is a 40. 15 in enthusiasm. The driving force for characters to explore new things, discover and convey information. A 10 in perception. Nothing gets past this character's perceptive gaze. A 0 in cleverness. Ability to know and learn things. 10 in composure. To cope with complex situations and changes. 0 in karma. Favor from the heavens. 60 in fortitude. Power to endure extreme things. No door or sex. Standpoint is kindness. Mood is normal. Okay, just checking out some stuff. Martial arts. Okay, take us back here. Industry. So, do we come in here and do anything? Carpentry, repair, refine. No. Capture. Crickets. Personal, maybe? Our personal stash, it looks like. So we don't need that right now. A very small bamboo hut is built in the mountain stream. The bamboo pieces on the walls of the hut have turned yellow and black. Ah, down there are the crickets. Okay. So let's come down here. As soon as I left the bamboo hut, I heard the grass not far in front of me and I couldn't stop making a sound. It turned out to be a small monkey hiding in it. Approached the little monkey. The little monkey saw Destari Elzar approaching. They shivered and looked at Destari Elzar. Elzar also quickly recognized that this little monkey had come to beg for food near the bamboo hut many times. Have a closer look at the little monkey. Elzar saw the little monkey had many wounds on his body, but fortunately none of them was fatal. The little monkey also looked at Elzar after recalling that he had received a favor from that person before. He began to start gesturing. It took a lot of effort for Elzar to gradually understand. It turned out that recently there had been many fights among several monkey groups in the valley, so that many young monkeys were attacked and injured. Later, the leader of a group of monkeys found many wounded men from somewhere and finally defeated all the other monkeys and occupied the land as king. The young monkeys gesticulated for a while and finally fell to the ground due to pain. Treat the little monkey's wounds. Elzari examines the little monkey carefully, thinking of a way to treat its wounds, and while doing so realized those wooden golems the little monkey was referring to were the tools that father had set up in the valley to protect against wild animals. But now, I think the monkeys in the valley have learned how to control them. I'm afraid that going through the valley will be a dangerous journey. The bronze statue of Kwae in the valley, which is used to keep out the torrents, is particularly fierce and should be avoided. So we'll probably go kind, carefully treating the little monkey's wound and telling it to go to the bamboo hut to recuperate. Teaching it revenge is not the way to solve its problems. Tell it you will teach its bullies a lesson. We'll go with kind. Little monkey seemed to understand Elzar's words, pointed to the direction of the bamboo hut with its paws and looked very happy. After Elzar bandaged its wounds, it suddenly pulled out a few wild fruits from a stone pile and quickly stuffed them into Elzar's arms. Elzar did not wait to react. It had already limped up to the top of the tree and went in the direction of the bamboo hut. Now the monkeys have a king. I'm afraid that they will come to our hut and harass us. Where could their king be now? We got 5 wild fruit. The wild fruits that can be seen everywhere in the mountains are unknown. Their colors are purple, red, or yellow. They can fill their stomachs when eaten. Nice. Okay, and then to get to the crickets, we have to come this way. Then I caught some turbulent things. I didn't catch all that. Aspiration, teammate, cultivation. I guess we're doing okay. Studying state, 150% efficiency. Same with circulation state. Meditate. Wait, how much time is passing? Oh. We're cultivating. We're meditating. Consume willpower and time in order to increase cultivation progress. Every 10 meditations will complete 1 cultivation. Leftover progress will carry over to the next month. Meditation cannot trigger heavily resonance. So our cultivation bar went up, and this, concentrate, is the same except for studying. Concentration can also trigger poison on books, cannot trigger sudden insight. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, if we click here, no, we don't want to go to the next month. Review. Diagnosis. There are no injuries, treatment not required. No poisons, healthy. Okay, nothing going on there. Practice. Prepare for a breakthrough. I'm not sure what that means. External internal ratio. As your internal ratio bonus improves, you'll be able to adjust external and internal ratios of martial arts more. These are all internal. That's 50-50. That's information. Hangzhou's experience. Biography. Relationships. Loadout. Okay, there's something we can do here. It looks like. Back to cultivation. Okay, that's in loadout. Let's go to practice. Brings up this. Martial arts. Strategy. This must be for combat. Fine arts. No skill. Back to inventory. Okay. Alright, so that's good for now. Let's try to come here and trap some insects. Crouching down, Elzar followed the insects to this place. Now, although the sound of the crickets is definitely close, there's only one of 3 locations nearby where a cricket is actually hidden. Click the catch cricket button on the grid to try to catch one. Clicking on the catch cricket button will consume a bug net. The call of the crickets is both near and far, and I do not know if they are really here. No, I've missed it. However, the cricket was frightened and its sound was not as indistinguishable as before. Catching crickets in the wrong spot can cause it to flee to a nearby location. Although I missed the cricket, it's getting easier to locate it by listening to its song. From here, crouching down. Although the insect's cry is becoming clearer, it's still difficult to determine its location, so I try again. What? I failed again. The insect was disturbed again and scampered away, but its location is becoming clear. What an annoying thing. I won't miss again next. Okay, coming down here. The cricket is good at hiding, but after 2 searches, it's hard to hide its traces anymore. This is it. You need to hold your breath and wait patiently for the cricket to chirp until they're almost oblivious before catching them. Oh dang, what is this? Oh, it's timed? What happened? Oh, it got away. A missed opportunity. Today's not really a good day for this. It was so hard to figure out where the bug was, and in the end it got away. Looks like I want to search for another cricket. Dang, son. I didn't have no idea what that was about. Let's come back here. It's lit up for some reason. I don't know how we're gonna get a cricket. Insect trap. Month change. Still unused energy. How much energy? We have a lot of willpower, I guess it is. Comprehension. Okay, now there's no more energy. Perfect. Month of High. In the month of Jane High, the willows fade and the valley is beautiful. The resources of gold and stone and fabric have been restored in some places to a certain extent. Everyone recovered from the external and internal injuries of their right and left legs. Weird, but okay. Cricket. here. I don't get it. What happened? Oh, there's a hole in the net. I don't know what to do for that mini game or whatever that is. Did I get it? I wish it told me what I was doing wrong. A lot of places there can be crickets. Month change, no. Alright, might as well month change. ZU, eh? The month of Jianzi is collected. Time flies quickly in the valley. It's been a while since Elzar left the bamboo hut. After this long time, I think the righteous father has been waiting, very anxious. I will go back to the bamboo hut. Alright. What do we have here? Return to Zulu. There was a silence inside and outside the Zulu without a single sound. The path to Zulu was covered with fallen leaves, and it seemed that no one had walked past here for a long time. Difficulty 1, thatched cottage. Oh, what do we have here? Planning routes. Dialogue log. There is silence inside and outside the bamboo hut, not a sound. Elzar approached the bamboo hut with a vague sense of discomfort. The bamboo hut has always been cleaned by the adoptive father. How could it be so desolate? Could it be that there's something wrong with the father? Forest. Land where trees gather. There are trees and shrubs in the middle with lush branches and leaves. Cool breezes, sweet fruits, and high branches to roost. Common birds and beasts are foraging here. Okay, so I guess... Planning route, there we go. I don't know what that one is. Maybe we should actually reroute that one. Sure, we'll follow that route, sure. Oh wow. Successfully obtained grass carp. Obtained medicinal. Obtained iron and iron. White elm carving. Nothing in these lands. The bamboo hut is quite small. It's just a small hall and 2 inner rooms which are only a few feet wide. Elzar checks the hut inside and out 3 times without finding any trace of the missing adoptive father. Elzar went back to his room, noticed the bed was full of dust. It says if no one had lived here for a long time. A small black box with a letter and a worn sword hilt are placed at the bedside. Read the letter. The letter says, I found some hints of that matter which has been troubling me for years and is most important. I wanted to wait for you to return to tell you the whole story, but the opportunity is rare and fleeting, so I must depart immediately. When you see this letter, prepare to follow the map drawn in the letter and leave this valley to Taiwu village to find me. The Fuyu sword hilt is very important, not only as proof of your identity, but also as a token of recognition between you and me. In addition, after leaving the valley, you must call yourself Taiwu, and remember, after a few words, a map of the valley is drawn. Why did Dad ask me to use the surname Taiwu? I've never heard my father mention his name. My father told me to call myself Taiwu and asked me to go to Taiwu village to look for him. And the Taiwu village is the hometown of my father? I'm familiar with 100 family names, but I've never heard of such a family name. So Dad is left at his own will. According to this letter, he's left on his own. My adoptive father is very skilled and has excellent martial arts mastery, so he shouldn't have any issues during his travels, but he is so old he may actually run into trouble. I need to find the old man as soon as possible. That Fuyu sword, the hilt of the adoptive father, is so valued, but I do not know what is strange. Reach for the hilt. There it is, the sword handle. Miscellaneous. Using the Fuyu hilt on a severely wounded possessed person in battle has a certain chance of restoring his sanity and relieving him of his possessed state. Taiwu Elzar reached down and took the Fuyu sword hilt out from the box. Suddenly a clamor surged through your brain. Immediately afterwards, Elzar felt filled with nothingness, unable to speak, unable to hear, unable to see. I can't move. Elzar was overwhelmed and astonished. In a flash, hundreds of people's memories came to Elzar's mind. At one moment, Elzar was a desperate scholar going to the capital to catch the examination. The next second, Elzar was in the marketplace slaughtering dogs and sheep. Then came the sound of a crying Elzar, born in a luxurious courtyard dressed in gold and jade fur. Then in the blink of an eye, things have changed. Faces have turned into skulls. The sea has turned into a mulberry field. Still can't move. How long has it been? Taiwu Elzar was panting, slowly returning to the present. Taiwu Elzar looked around, but everything was just the same. The Fuyu sword hilt was still broken, stained by rust. It didn't seem to be any different. Those sights will be like real. They were real. These are really my memories? I once heard my father say that after death, people fall into reincarnation or reincarnated as flowers, birds, fish, and insects, or beasts and animals. The memories of previous lives will be cleansed from the mind as long as you drink the soup on the Nahe Bridge, and you can no longer remember anything. Those scenes seem to be non-existent, but as if they were personally suffered. Could it be that when I was reincarnated in my previous life, the soup I drank was not cooked and lost its effect? Maybe I should put away the hilt and ask Dad for explanation. Let me get out of this valley. Bong bong. Return to Zulu. So we have rewards. Grass carp. Grows from herbs, is active and good at swimming, is delicious and prickly, and can be caught everywhere. Its price is relatively low, and there are many ways to cook it. Boiling, steaming, and barbecue are all delicious. And we got this thing, iron and iron painting. The painting of yarn iron is a strange painting made of gold and iron. The lines are gray and white and the patterns are complex. They are often painted with mountains and stones. They can be painted with fakes and reals, and they can be used as decorations, or the mountains and stones can be hardened. For refining, it adds stuff if we refine with that material. It's an ore. White elm carving. The white elm carved knife is simple and has clear texture. It's mostly made of sensitive objects, either carving butterflies or white rabbits, and is coated with white paint on the outside to prevent insect damage, making it look more beautiful and cute. It's a type of wood that can also be used for refining. Okay, very good. Take all. Taiwu Elzar, leaving the bamboo hut, carefully examined several times the map of the deep valley drawn by the adoptive father. According to the map, the exit from the deep valley should be very close to the bamboo hut. So we'll do that, all that, and more next time when there's an eye. It's pretty cool. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a little short, but we're going to call it a wrap here. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't know if we're making progress with studying and stuff. Info. I don't know. I can't really tell. Maybe. Yeah, it's all the way up here already. So anyway, also if you want to be a huge help to the channel, guys, you can become a member. Info and links are in the description for that. Feel free to check that out. And we'll continue exploring this game next time. We have to find the exit of the valley, which, oh wow. Should be down here. Hero Monkey King. A strong ape occupies land here as the king. Most of the apes in the valley are now gathered by it. In addition to being noisy all day long, they often make trouble near Zulu. Maybe we can do that before leaving this area. And right there is Deep Valley exit. There it is. We'll try the Monkey King next time. And go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed and are enjoying a rather different type of game that I play here. Hopefully it's pretty well able to be understood. It's a little choppy around the edges, but so far so good. Come down this way. And try to go after that Monkey King. So we'll do all this and more next time. Should be interesting. So I hope you'll join me for that. Till next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. As we roll up the scroll for today, catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.